I'm Claira Hermet. I'm a presenter. I do radio for BBC Radio 1 Extra. I've got my own YouTube channel where I do loads of kind of crazy, mad stunts and interviews with some really cool people. Throughout my life, there's been various different major things that have happened to me. So the first one would be my mum passing away of breast cancer when I was 9 years old. What was happening was I was going home, shutting myself in my room and just bawling my eyes out. And I think that the level of pain that I felt, I can't explain it. I just used to end up like doing anything to try and get rid of that. My new friends at school told me that over the weekend she'd eaten loads of food, like binged and then made herself sick. And I thought, great, what a great idea. And then the rest of the time it was just about trying not to eat, eating, throwing up. And it was quite like it's quite a miserable existence. There's a couple of things that really made me change. One, exercise. I think it kind of gives you that time out from the incessant kind of thinking. You're actually concentrating on doing something physical, so you're not constantly thinking, oh, I've got to worry about this, I've got to worry about that, what's someone going to say, what's going to... Two was I was lucky enough to spend some time in the Caribbean with my best friend on a tiny little island, and it was so beautiful and peaceful, and when I was there, I didn't feel the urge to eat food or make myself sick. And then the third one was my sister being diagnosed with breast cancer, because she was really ill. She didn't have a choice. I had a choice. So I was making myself ill. And yeah, that was kind of a really big thing for me, is like, I'm doing this to myself. She doesn't have a choice. So there has to be a way to kind of to stop this. And I think the three of those things together, it just kind of stopped. Yeah, when she passed away, for me, it was like, right, this has to be the start of the rest of my life. There's no other way. Just having something to kind of concentrate on, and something to put your energies into, and something that feels positive, and something that feels like is what you want to do, is really, really quite important. Somebody's in the position that I'm in now, don't wait. Don't just think things are going to be okay, and don't just think that it's going to disappear, or just, take action. Do whatever it is that you have to do something. For me, I guess bereavement is one of the kind of the biggest things, but I would definitely advise people to go and seek out some kind of help, because you isolate yourself and you feel like you're the only kind of person that feels like that, and no one else can understand you, and it's quite a hostile place to be in. Like, certainly for me, and not necessarily for other people, I felt sorry for myself. Works for me might not work for somebody else, but there is a solution. So you might have to try 10 different things, but don't give up. Like, you have to, you just have to keep going. It's about embracing who you are. You can try and be somebody else, but trying to be somebody else is going to make you incredibly miserable and unhappy. So it's just saying, this is who I am, and just being happy to be that person. And once you do that, then you attract love as opposed to hate. And that's kind of the way that I look at things.